Welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking Transformers, and most specifically Bumblebee the Movie, which is set for release in December of 2018. And once again, we are talking about this Decepticon Seeker. Now I thought we'd put this rumour to rest by confirming the name of this Seeker in my previous video, and you can check that video out via the link in the description box below. Now the confirmation came via Viacom and a blog that they posted, and Viacom is the parent company of Paramount Pictures. But since this blog was posted around about a week ago, it has changed, and now the name of that Decepticon Seeker has been removed. Now I'm going to read out to you what this blog post originally said, and then I'm going to read out to you what it says now. So this is what it said around about a week ago prior to the change. But things get hectic, the military lurks, so does dreaded Decepticon Starscream, Charlie gets banged up, and helicopters fall from the sky. So that was the original post from Viacom. That's what it said, and it confirmed the name Starscream as the Decepticon Seeker seen in the Bumblebee movie teaser trailer. Now that has changed, and if you also want to go and check out tfw2005.com, they also put the quote in their original post when this information was released. Now the blog reads like this: but things get hectic, the military lurks, so does a dreaded Decepticon, Charlie gets banged up, helicopters fall from the sky. So there you see it. The name of the Decepticon Seeker, which originally stated Starscream, has now been removed. Now the question is, why did Viacom and Paramount remove the name of this Decepticon Seeker from the blog? Was it a case that the blog simply jumped the gun and Paramount and Hasbro have had a rethink and decided that this was not the time or the place to put the name out there just yet? Or is it a case that this blog simply got the name wrong? It does happen. Now I think the blog has jumped the gun, that's my personal opinion, and it could be a case that Hasbro have stepped in and said, look, we've got a toy line to promote and this is a big deal and we don't want it being released in just a blog, which I can completely see. I was surprised that this name was confirmed in this blog as opposed to it being a bigger deal later on down the line, because the confirmation of this, you know, people are looking to try and find out who this Seeker is. I'm doing it, the fandom's doing it, so to release it in just a blog when they could do it on a much bigger scale kind of doesn't make sense. But it also concerns me a little bit that this information kind of slipped out. You know, surely Viacom and Paramount checked this blog before it was released, before it was published online, and they could have made the decision prior to it going out as opposed to it getting out online only then to take the information back. It just seems a bit, you know, unprofessional to do so, considering it's such a big deal, and if you wanted to save up a big reveal, you've kind of blown it. It also seems more viable that this is the case because Paramount, Hasbro and Viacom have been relatively tight-lipped about information when it comes to Bumblebee the Movie. The only official information that we've had from the studio is the teaser trailer itself and this blog post. Bar that, everything else has been speculation. However, sometimes people get things wrong and mistakes happen. It happens on YouTube, it happens in articles, and it happens in blogs. And maybe this simply was wrong. Now, I would be dumbfounded if that was the case. I would be amazed that a company like Viacom, with a big blockbuster movie that is due to be released in December and quite a lot riding on it when it comes to the Transformers franchise, you know, I would be amazed if that is the case, that it got to the point that it got out online and it's just been wrong. It's the wrong Decepticon, it's been named incorrectly. I would be shocked by that. But, you know, worse things have happened, so it could have happened. it could be the case. I still believe the original blog post before the information got redacted that the Decepticon Seeker in the Bumblebee movie teaser trailer is indeed Starscream. Now I know in a previous video I said this Decepticon Seeker was Ramjet, and I had good reason because it had been mentioned a lot of times in my comments section. And let's not forget, just because Ramjet had a cone head in G1 doesn't mean that on the big screen he is going to have a cone head again, because we've seen it before. I even gave an example of it, that the Hasbro toy line figure for Revenge of the Fallen of Ramjet was a repaint of Starscream. That's what it was. No cone head in sight. Just because he had it in G1 doesn't mean he would have it on a big blockbuster movie. However, I'm going to stick with what I said. I believe that this is Starscream, so I'm going with that going forward until we get any other information from the studio. And I want to get your views and opinions on it in the comments section below. What do you think about this? The fact that Paramount and Viacom have decided to redact and remove the name of the Decepticon Seeker from the blog article which they originally posted, and confirmed the name to be Decepticon Starscream. What do you think the reason will be, and why do you think they did it? Get involved in the comment section below. I want to get your views and opinions on this, and all that's left to be said is please rate, comment and subscribe. This is Delzinski signing out.